Oh my gosh, guys, look what I just found in Fortnite Battle Royale.
3, 2, 1, drop it.
Okay, guys, hope you like my intro, and make sure to subscribe to PewDiePie. Now let's get into algebra. So algebra is basically numeracy, which is like 1 plus 1 equals 0, like blank, which we know, and then we have to solve for the blank, which in this case would be 2. Algebra is like would be this: 1 plus 1 equals x. And then to find out what x equals, we have to add one, make one side one number and get the x all by itself. So like in this case, it'd be 2 equals x. And then we check it and then go 1 plus 1 equals 2. And then, as you guys know, 2 equals 2. So we have the right answer. So now that you understand the basics of algebra, let's get into this question. So now, since we know that this number, or since we do not know what this number is, we want to make get it by itself on one side. So since we do not know what this number is, we will do this side first, not this side. So, what negative 55 plus 51 equals negative 4. And then we write the same L on this side, or what it was up here, down there. Okay. So now we have one side, this side as one number. We want to make the x all by itself. So to do that, we want to take away all the other numbers, and to take away the other numbers, we use inverse operations. And inverse operations are basically the opposite. So, what's the opposite of negative 5? Positive 5. So if you add negative 5 to positive 5, it equals 0. So then, if we add positive 5 to this, to negative 5, it cancels it out. But then, whatever we do on one side, we have to do on the other. So then, we put positive 5 on this side. And then we solve on this side. So that'd be 1 and then x over 7. You guys are probably like, whoa, how can we take away a fraction? Right? But what a fraction is, it is basically division. So this is like 2 divided by 7. Or, so then now we know that, to take away the 7 away, we have to multiply it by 7, because this is dividing by 7. So then here we go, we multiply it by 7, and then we take away these two, and then if we do something on one side, we have to do it to the other. So we put multiply by 7 on one side. So we have x equals 7. And now we have the answer, but we are not done yet. We still have one other step to do. We need to check. Very crucial part in algebra. To say here, instead of getting 7, which you should all get, which is because it's very, very simple multiplication, say we get maybe like a 6, and then everything else would be wrong. Everything would be wrong. So then it would not be right. So now we do the checking part. So what the checking part is basically, so now they know that x equals 7, as it says right here, we turn the x into a 7. So it'd be 7 over 7 minus 5 equals negative 55 plus 51. So then we find out that on this side it is negative 4. And then 7 over 7 equals 1 minus 5. So we negative 4 equals negative 4. And now We have the right answer. Congratulations, you guys have just solved your first algebraic equation. Bye, and have the best day ever.